Hello everybody, welcome back. This is the live debrief and I am all things sugar and Shay Sade. Hey, and this is where I talk about my favourite reality TV shows, and at the moment I'm talking about Love Island UK season 13 episode 50. How's everybody doing? Let me just say hi on Instagram. I hope you're good today. If you're watching over on Instagram, please make sure you come over to the YouTube. The link is in the bottom, just there. Just click it and come on over. Hey Elizabeth, how you doing? I hope you're good. How's everybody doing? I can't lie, I'm a little bit tired today. I really am. Well, to be fair, I was recording for my podcast last night, so although I did still manage to get in before Love Island, basically. So that was really great. But I had a great guest, and it was a really good conversation. I will tell you more about that next week, or maybe even the week after. We'll see when I get the edit done. How's everybody doing? Please say hi in the chat, and of course, guys, as always, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe as well, and also share with like-minded people too. And if you see this later on, then hype up any of my videos. To be fair, if you see one and there's a hype available, use that hype, please and thank you. Hey Ronka, how you doing? Hey Junkster, does that mean you also live on Instagram? Yes I go live on Instagram at the same time. My account is Sade Salami Official. Yes, it is. Yeah, that is I had to think about that for a second. Hey, Little Rock, how you doing? Is it just me? Is anyone else tired? I know it's only Wednesday, but I'm just like, I want the week over to already, you know? You know what? I asked someone, I think I was asking about the Odyssey yesterday, and someone wrote a comment, but I can't remember who, and I really missed the comment. So, let me know if it was good, please. But don't spoil it. Candy saying last night's Grafties was justice for Ethan's mum and Julia. Honestly. Rogan saying I have a work meeting. Okay, cool. You can't say long. No worries. I understand. Little Rock say, yeah. Keep thinking it's Friday. Like, I'm over this week. And I maybe because, you know, it's the last week of Love Island. Not even last week. It's the last couple of days. Like, do you know what I mean? So they kind of dragging things out, so it does feel a bit thingy, you know. Not I fell asleep during that, so I need to catch up. Honestly, it was interesting. It was interesting. There was parts that were interesting, to be honest. Liz was saying I'm going to see it today. Okay, cool, amazing. I am thinking maybe I should go and see it today, but I'm not. I don't know if I'm going to get back in time. I really don't know if I'm going to get back in time. And I can't, one thing about me, because I have to write notes and stuff, I hate watching on catch up because my notes take longer. For some reason, I will stop and start. When I'm watching it live, I just keep going. It's just more of a flow. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, not a fan of doing the catch up thing, and I don't want to be late unless I go in the afternoon, but I do still have work to do. I really want to see it. I want to see that and Spider-Man, which I thought was the 30th. It's actually the 31st. I cannot wait. My brother messaged me yesterday and he was just like, he put like a Spider-Man movie with a question mark. It's like, absolutely going to watch that. Hey, Arbo Blue, how are you? Hey, Lila, how you doing? Oh my gosh, let me just, guys, for those that want to do our meetup, do come to the meetup, which we don't have a date yet, but it's going to be sometime in September, probably early September, probably on a Friday. Here's a link if you want to sign up. Sign up. It'll be lovely to meet you guys. Honestly, it would be amazing because we've been doing this journey all together. Do you know what I mean? We're on week 8 now, you know. So it'll be good to do something. I want to do karaoke. Maybe there'll be some other suggestions. Let's see. But yeah, obviously UK based people, of course. Okay, cool. Let's get into it. Oh my god, is my throat? I thought my voice was going a little bit there. I really hope not. I don't have time for that. Although, anyway, my ear was blocked yesterday and it was just thingy. Lele, yes, I saw that you signed up. You Lele, yes. Little Rock, please. Yes, I'll try and make it work. It would be amazing if you could. It would be amazing if you could. But yeah, I will, in the members group, I will draw down the details. I just haven't had a chance to. Hey, Abbas. Abbas, you better freaking be there. After you successfully abandoned me, yes, I'm going to... I'm not taking a no from you on that one. You have to be there. Seriously. Hey Keisha, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm glad you're laughing. That was good. Okay, guys, let's get into the episode. Let's get into the episode. It was episode 50, season 13, episode 50. What you guys giving it out of 10? Who's your MVP? Who's your LVP? Let me know in the chat. I'll go first as always. Are we talking about karaoke? Yeah. Karaoke. You better be there. Well, hopefully anyway. Marks out of 10. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. My MVP might be a little bit surprising, but it's Priya. Priya's my MVP. Because she held it together. Because she actually held it together. And you see a girl like me, yeah, I wouldn't be able to I can't handle that much bad news in one day. Like seriously, I'll be on the floor, I'll be crashing out, I'll be everyone will get it, there'll be tears streaming. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how she done it. So I'm giving her MVP because Priya was getting mugged off every 10 seconds. It was a lot. It was actually a lot. And she was able to hand it together, hold it together. And honestly, I don't know how you have that kind of strength. I really don't. Yeah. So she, for me, she gets MVP for that alone. LVPs, I've got a couple as always. First of all, the producers, because why do they hate Priya so much? Like seriously, why do they hate her? They hate her. They hate her because they're putting her in crazy situations, allowing people to talk to her crazy. Like, I don't know. They obviously hate her. LVP also goes to AIDEN as well because he was absolutely gaslighting that girl. And also wasted her time, like completely wasted her time, in my opinion. And also Cav as well, because you know what? If there was any doubt that Cav was a Murphy, yesterday should have just eliminated that doubt. Like, do you know what I mean? You and your brother are cut from the same cloth. Like, you were trying to invalidate Priya's feelings, like getting involved. Like, just shut up, Cav. Like, honestly, if you shut up, you might win this. Just keep it shum. That's what you should do. Yeah, I was not a fan of Cav yesterday at all. Very, very disappointing. Very disappointing. And I just thought they were just gaslighting the girl, and they were doing thingy. Like, if there was one point, Priya asks, like, you know, because she said something along the lines of like, oh, because you like Bella, and was it AIDEN or Cav was like, how did you get to that? Excuse me, we've seen you talk about the fact that he likes Bella. Like, what are we talking about here? Just gaslighting the girl, like, that's evil. As far as I can say, yeah, I'm gonna say it's evil. It's evil. She's already down, right? She's already down. You guys are talking about her crazy. To kind of go one step further and kind of like gaslight her in that moment was just actually cruel. It was really cruel. It was really mean. It was so unnecessary. They are liars. Like, they're straight up liars. So yeah, was not a fan of that. Don't think, as annoying as I think that Priya might be in real life, I'm sure she is annoying. I'm sure she is. But I still don't think like how they're treating her is justified. Just because she's annoying doesn't mean you could treat her like shit. Like, it just doesn't, you know? So, yeah, was not a fan of that at all. The Murphy brothers can go home. Both of them. Why can't Priya, although Jasmine's question mark, is... Oh, it, girl. Jasmine and Priya should just couple up and win. That's what they should do. That's what they should freaking do. Okay, so what do you call it? Let's see what you guys are saying. Junkster's giving it 6.2 out of 10. Okay. Lil Rock said, from what I watch, Aiden is definitely a man child, 110%. He is him. I'll throw Kevin in there. I know everyone thinks he's mature for his age, but really, I don't know. Just because compared to Aiden, he might look more mature. But I honestly don't think so. I think all of the boys are man children because Samraj is in there as well. What do you call it? Simba, 110% he's in there. Lorenzo, 100% he's in there as well. They're a collective of man children. There needs to be a name for that. Yeah, there needs to be a man. What do you call a group of man children? What do you call them? I don't know. I don't know. We need a name. They're a gaggle of man children. Serious. I don't know. Hey, Plantain Puppy, how you doing? Hey, Casey as well. Rabbi Bluey says she needs to crash out. This is Priya. She absolutely does, and it will be absolutely justified. If Priya loses her temper, people need to be like, you know what, fairs. They absolutely need to be fairs. They need to give her the space. I don't want to hear no back chat. I don't want to hear no judgment. I don't want to hear nothing. Like, do you know what I mean? She's absolutely entitled to rage out at this moment in time. She really is. Junkstar is saying LVP is Kavan. Elizabeth gave the episode 5. LVP is Aiden. MVP is unclear. Keisha just signed up. Yay! Sign up, guys. Scroll up for the link if you want to meet in real life. Lela says 7. Really sad no one believes in Aiden and Priya, but I trust Kavan's judgment. I mean, Aiden don't believe in it. I think the only person that believes in it is Priya, really. You know, in the villa, let's say that. Junkster said MVPs. No one. Candice says she's putting herself in these situations. Now, Candice, I do hear what you're saying. But don't lie to me though. Don't go on like, do you know what I mean? If I've said, because the one thing about Priya is her gut is never wrong. Her intuition is never off. So if she said, like, she gets a feeling, oh no, that's going to be a bad conversation, or do you know what I mean? She just needs to act on her intuition. Do you know what I mean? Because it's telling her that it's off. And I feel like, you know, even in the Grafties, she was saying, okay, this has to be dead now. Do you know what I mean? That's it. And Aiden's still trying to say, oh no, but why would you say that? Like, what? No, you're pussy. He's a pussy. I don't even care. He's a pussy. Abby said Cav was not very compassionate at all. No, he really wasn't. And this is what I'm saying. I feel like Cav almost, I don't even know. I think if Jazz was not popular in terms of like her numbers and stuff, he'll be treating her anyhow as well. He absolutely would. What do you call it? By Blue says Priya hates herself at this point. She did it to herself. But the thing is, okay, guys, but I would like to say, yeah, if someone has low self-esteem, what do you expect them to do? I'm not saying she absolutely does, but I feel like she does. I'm not a guru. I'm not a friggin' psychologist. I'm not. This is just my opinion, obviously, and we don't know these people, obviously. But I feel like she's got low self-esteem. She is displaying characteristics of that, and I think her kind of like getting gassed when multiple guys like her and stuff and things like that, I think that's just a front. I think it's just a front. I think she's just pretending. I think it is faux confidence. Do you know what I mean? And I think I think sometimes it's difficult for her to read social situations. I do think her gut is telling her, but it's almost like she doesn't believe it fully, you know? So I can see how she can wind up in these situations and it doesn't work out for her. but yeah, but I don't like those people being horrible to her need to be responsible for their actions also, in that sense. Plenty Papi said we will forever be on the opposite sides of history. I think being in it has taught me how to sit with different opinions. Okay, that's good. That's really good, and that's okay, because you know what? That is life. That is literally the life that we live in. Do you know what I mean? We walk among people who have opposite opinions to us every single day. We work with them, we see them. Like, do you know what I mean? We have to interact with them. We still have to always be there. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't mean I have to agree with you, but I can tolerate you. I can, do you know what I mean? You know? If that makes sense. Plenty probably said LVP of the season is PRIYA for me. She entered the house and played Samraj while she was feeling out Lorenzo. She snaked Jasmine. Everything that's happened has been karma. Oh, God. God. Oh, God. Pain. Pain. Lena says MVP is Cav. Wow, LVP is Cav. Okay, for the last minute input, but I respect the honesty. Okay, fair. Arby Blue says from Chris's plans to embarrassment. Not laugh out loud. No. She got it. She was on such a high. She was on such a high. She was actually on such a high. She was so happy. She thought her plan was working, and then it just crashed and burned because of Cav. Oh my God. Maya, hey, how you doing? Maya says 5 out of 10. LVP is Cav. Maggie for a group of man-child, Maggie puts forward a gaggle. Keisha puts forward a disgrace. Oh my God, I love that. A disgrace of man-children. Yes. Yeah, I love that a lot. Thank you, Keisha. It's very, very, very good. Just be real said, I'm late, but I read. You're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Place of Office said, Aiden told PRIYA how he felt all the way. When a man sits on a date and tells you he would kiss all the girls in the villa and that he had a stronger bond with Yasmin, she heard that and said, okay. But I feel like he was sending mixed messages in that conversation. Yes, I absolutely hear what you're saying, because personally I would like to think if a guy was just like, I had a better connection with someone else, I'll be like, okay, cool, I believe you in it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm gonna see my way out. But like, unless she leaves, unless she walks, which I don't think she's gonna do, what can she do? She has to stay, she has to be there with someone. Do you know what I mean? And he's just played in her face. Candy's contribution of a group of man children is a crash. And I love it. I love it. Maggie says a Maggie. A crash is very good. It's very good. I'm probably saying everyone is an airhead, but Yulia, the smart one. Yulia might be rude, but she's not lying. She might be rude, but she is not lying. She is not lying. She don't lie. Honestly. Maya says MVP is no one. Honestly, I feel you on that as well. Casey said we need a pool of best names for a group of man children. Maggie, a disgrace, are my fave so far. A crash has to hit there too. Honestly. Oh, we need a poll. Sorry. Oh my God, if I can do that at the same time. I swear I'd done that before, but I was just, I don't know, I was confusing myself. This is why I need help. Oh my God. I say next season. And we'll see. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. MVP is Julia, but a shaky one. She clings to a point too long. She actually does. Plantain Pappy said, we need to bring back self-accountability. Cheers to maybe falling in love. This episode was the greatest hits of red flags, and she was thinking about Christmas with the Murphys. Um, yeah. I'm not saying that, but like I hear what you're saying, but like the girl is down. Don't kick her while she's down, man. Don't kick her while she's down. That's not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice. I mean, the people in the villa, like, I think it's not nice, honestly. Amir says, LVP Lorenzo for being the only person to continuously mispronounce Julia's Julia's name. Wait, does he call her Julia? Oh, oh no, he does not like this girl. I'm sorry. He's there for aesthetic purposes only. He really is. Um, what do you mean? Everybody else in a villa can, but you can't, despite being your partner. It's giving microaggressions. Like, I can't lie. Like, I hear you. I didn't even know that. I didn't even clock that at all. Plantain Puppy saying, if you have low self esteem, get help. And love yourself before trying to love someone else. You know, it doesn't work like that, and not everybody knows or is aware on how to get help if they have what you think they have. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not. So I flipped myself off again. I am back. I am back. But yeah, I don't think it's that easy. I really don't think it's easy. Candice is saying Sam Reg is not right for Mika. He does not understand fate culture. Fet culture. At all. I don't. Sam Reg. I'm not a massive fan of Sam Reg anyway. I'm really not. I tried to give him grace that one time, and he failed miserably. I just thought he was just doing too much. And I think those boys are children. They're actually actual children. Yeah, when Mika was literally holding that, there was so much space between them. He didn't do anything. She's wearing a cover up. Like, what the hell? Like, seriously, nothing is. Why are you so gassed? Why is everybody so gassed out of this? This is just ridiculous. And then Samraj doing a pantomime about his upsetness. It's just ridiculous. Very, very annoying behavior. Elizabeth says she does have low self-esteem. That scene when with Jazz when she was gushing about spending Christmas together with Jazz and the Murphy brothers, the girl needs some guidance. She absolutely does. Little Rock is saying a group of man children Peter Pans. I like it. I like it because they're never growing up. I like it. Plantain Puppy says, Jasmine never forgot the beef. No one that is your close friend will be fishing for stuff that will embarrass you and laugh at you being disrespected. I don't think they're friends. I can't lie. I don't think they're friends. It was a very weird behavior. Not very weird behavior from Jasmine, because I can't lie. I kind of expected that from Jasmine. Is it kind? Absolutely not. It really isn't. But I do think that Jasmine is holding it down in general anyway, because she doesn't want to rock the boat too much, because she wants to win. Like, do you know what I mean? And she knows how much of a what's it called? Like explosion Aiden is. Like, he's just so intense. So I think it's easier for her to kind of like go with the flow when it comes to like what Aiden's saying or what Cav and Aiden are saying. I think it's that. Keisha's saying LVPs are the Murphys in all forms. This includes Tommy for not knowing how to say lingerie and Charlene for being Charlene. Like, just all of them. All of them one sweep and I hear ya. Casey saying man children and the women that perpetuate them. Oh, I'm telling you. Priya gives the only brown girl in the friendship group that who wants to fit in so badly. She finally has a South Asian, is that SA friend in Jasmine, but doesn't still doesn't fit in. Yeah, I don't know. I feel for her. I feel for her. Noelle says, hi, Noelle. How you doing? How you doing, Miss Cute? How you doing as well? Says the show highlights social dynamics. Sam Reg is very outspoken towards Priya and crowds because she's low hanging fruit. Priya is refusing to look at the words and behavior. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, she's hanging on to like a sliver of hope. Not never took the light, just temporarily. Hey Gilda, Gilda said if I was Priya, I will walk having Maya do couples interviews on me. Like honestly, I would be walking. I think I would like to think that I would walk. Plenty of Bobby said she had Ethan doing everything. She said she wanted and she did him like Connor. Oh, she did him like Connor. Now Ethan's mum is in her living room dancing. Oh no, you don't know she's dancing to that man. You don't know if she danced to that. Or do you? Absolutely not. Oh, God. What's a horrible reference? Seriously. Miss Cute saying Judas should be credited with speaking facts, but that's all it is. But that is all. The energy calling out someone else should be directed at Lorenzo, who don't do nothing for her, meaning her standards are zero acceptance. Oh, so Judy, yeah, Julia's she's also trying. Obviously, all of them are trying to win, but she's not trying to super hard like rock the boat with Lorenzo. She's thinking about the outside. Casey saying sometimes you got to learn the hard way. Maggie saying I'm sorry. Let's cut Priya some slack. Aiden has fumbled and messed around with so many women in that villa and still pining for Yasmin. It is insane. It's actually insane. I think someone was doing a count and it was like what 8? Has he been in 8 couple no, or like had maybe kisses with 8 of them or something like outside the whole couple situation? What's that? What was that? Oh, hold on. My gosh. Plantain is saying, I think there is a pattern of women deciding what the men's boundaries should be. If Samraj doesn't like it, he doesn't like it. His mistake was backing down, knowing it was a big problem for him. No, I think, no, I don't agree with that at all. I think he's doing way too much. He really is. And it wasn't a massive deal at all. He overreacted because the guys were overreacting. His reaction was a reaction of what the guys were doing. And he thought, I'm being taken for an idiot in this moment. And how dare that happen to me? Like, that was pure ego. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I just doing way too much. Absolutely too much. And it's just like, she didn't do anything, really. So let's not normalize that. Calm down, bro. As in sandwich. Noelle said Christmas at the Murphys could be the title of a horror/comedy movie. Well, definitely for Priya. Definitely. Candy said I do feel bad for Priya. Like, honestly, it's just hard not to. Junction said I feel bad for Priya, her overall experience in there, but not too much. Okay, fairs. Plantain is saying I feel bad for Priya, but she's got away with a lot there. That's how life goes. I mean, to be fair, she has got away with her own bits as well. Do you know what I mean? She has. So Candy says Simba's look of shot had been stitches. And also Sam Raj made it bigger than what it was. Yeah, absolutely. Miss Cute said, I do think because most of them not having a relationship before, that they just throw out the love word. I'm sorry, but Tommy saying the best day of his life told me everything I need to know about him. As I said, nobody can tell you what your problem is with things. They try to do the same thing with Tommy spat in Jasmine's mouth. Cav is the youngest, but these are two very different things, and also in terms of like what is socially acceptable and what's not, like they're like almost extreme opposite ends. Overacting to you but could be valid to the next person for whatever reason. the thing is, if it was in silo and his reaction is truly like not in conjunction with how the boys' reaction, I'd hear what you're saying. But when it comes to this, he started piping up because the boys would not stop laughing. It's absolutely not stop laughing. Do you know what I mean? And he just went overboard with it. Candice is saying Sandwich will suck up his feelings though just to get closer to me and Motley. Do you know what I mean? This is if Mika don't run. Mika's gonna run from him. Mika's gonna run from him, and then Sandwich is gonna get a lifetime ban from Barbados. He's not gonna be allowed in the country. She's gonna run. That's a runaway bride. I'm telling you, she's a runaway bride. Abena, hey Abena, how you doing? Abena said Priya got the black girl treatment this season. Do you know what? I hear what you're saying at the moment, but I think she got away with murder that black girls would be crucified for, like how she treated Ethan. No, I don't think that black girl could get away with that at all. Johnson, I don't think he piped up with all the boys. I think he already had misogynistic views. That's why this did him so quickly. I think that both of those things are true. I think he does have misogynistic views, but the boys laughing made it 10 times worse. Like, it absolutely made it 10 times worse. And he weren't freeing. And that's what I think we're going to see anyway in tonight's episode. Oh, no, actually, no. We're going to see more of that misogynistic trait of his play out for sure. I want to run from you. I want to run from you. Oh, God. Okay. Let me... Wait, say it again. Plantain Pappy says Priya did Ethan so badly that he got votes in a favourite boy vote after being there for 3 to 4 days. That is also very true. Also very true. Okay, let me get into the recap of it all. So we start, to be fair, I can't lie, I was drifting in and out a little bit, so my notes might not be as concise as normal, but we'll just go with it, okay? So in the morning, the first thing I saw was Jazz and Priya. Jazz was basically telling Priya, and they kind of dealt with this quite early on, Priya, that Aiden had been making jokes about how hot her sister is, her sister being Bella, who came in, came in and said, and on Family Day, Bella came in on Family Day and was talking to Aiden, and she has come out and said that she done that, production asked her to do that to kind of like distract Aiden so Cav could get a moment with his family also. Do you know what I mean? And it worked. And it worked. So he's been, making, comments to how he thinks she's cute. He kind of fancies her. And Jazz is telling Priya. Priya obviously looks a little bit shocked, and she feels like, oh my God, am I feeling Aiden more than he's feeling me? I think, and I'll say the same thing I think I said yesterday, I think that Jazz is making a point to tell Priya these things because of the previous situation with regards to Jordan, when she didn't tell Priya that Jordan didn't actually like her, and that was a big issue between them, and it came up on movie night. So I think she's making a point to make it known that, okay, I've seen something and I need to tell you. Now, she wasn't super clear that, she was kikiing in some of this at all, and she made it seem much more serious than what the situation was as well. Her energy was much more serious. I guess I'm trying to think, would it be? I don't know. But she did, and also Jazz did do this previously with the whole Lorenzo Cav situation, where her and Lorenzo were had a little bit of flirty banter, and when she reported it back to Cav, she made it very, very serious, and she was just like, oh, Lorenzo keeps on trying to talk to me and blah blah blah, that kind of thing. So it was just I'm seeing those traits come pop up again. So Priya knows, but I guess she doesn't really know what to do with that information at that point in time. And yeah. So then we see the boys catch up. Lorenzo is saying that he's on cloud 9. Tommy is saying that, you know, yesterday, at that point that would have been family day, was the best day of his life. Just like, okay, cool. Next there was a text, and Priya and Aiden get to go on a date, which I think is absolutely diabolical. I think this is so out of order, and I thought the producers hate Priya. At the end of the day, I thought they hate her because they are absolutely forcing it. They're shoving it down our throats. Do you know what I mean? Shoving it down our throat. I thought this was just wild, crazy. Like, why is this happening? There's so many other couples that deserve to go on a date, not these guys. I thought this was straight BS. And I really was just like, huh? Like, what is going on? This was just like thingy. Yes, Elizabeth. The days was a violation of my rights as a viewer. I'm telling you. I was just like, this is wild. Not you getting voted. I mean, I can see it. Does it stop me liking her? Not really. But I can see it. It's not a great trait. But I can see it. So yeah. So I just thought I basically thought this was a violation. I truly did. So then we do see Cav and Jazz, and basically they're having a conversation about Aiden. And Jazz is trying to understand that if Aiden could ever be properly serious about Priya. And Jazz asks Cav, like, you know, if he's talking to someone, does he switch off the flirting? You know, will he stop? Cav is like, yeah. And then just starts laughing. So it's not. You are very aware that there's cameras around and you're just trying to stay on message, basically. And yeah. And then Cav asks her, what would you do if he moved to Bella? Obviously Bella being Jazz's sister. And he's just like, that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. And then Jazz says, oh, I love you. She said, a good chat, I love you. And then he responds, good chat. And I was just like, say it back, Cav. But he's not going to say it back, is it? I just think, if Jasmine is serious, she's going to suffer with this one. Because he can't even say I love you back. Anyway, here's a clip. Let's remind ourselves.
Have spoke to Priya about before is just like, obviously Aiden's so flirty, and I just wonder, like, because they don't have that long to solidify everything, like
he's into her though.
Yeah, really I know he is,
compared to anyone else that he's been with in here.
100%. But what about compared to all the hot women outside who are going to be messaging him? That scares me. When he really likes someone, does he stop with all the flirting and stuff?
Yeah, he is like, yeah,
he's like that.
Yeah.
You don't even believe it. You're not even convinced.
Aiden's a flirty guy. He always flirts.
I just think what's around the corner is so massive that if you're not in a really good place, that can crumble so easily. I know that is worrying her, even that, and he's going to be around Bella all the time.
What would you do if he did crack on with Bella? Sorry, that's
not going to happen.
That's not part of the question.
That's not the question. I have spoke to Priya about before.
So yeah, I was just like, yeah. Cav knows, Jazz knows, they all know he's not serious about her, Priya at all. We do see Priya and Aiden on their date. In the beginning, it seemed like they were actually arguing. It was just very, very odd. They were just talking about Aiden's flirty ways, like it's brought up that, and yeah, it was brought up that, you know, the strongest person he had feelings for was Yasmin. And he said, like, obviously, Yasmin. I was like, obviously? Why would you say that? Like, why would you say that in her face? And I can't, like, at this point, I thought, oh my God, this girl is a glutton for punishment. Like, what is going on? he really doesn't like Priya enough at all. Priya then goes on to say that she feels homely with him, and she says, like, you know, seeing you with my sister on family day just sealed that for her, and she's taken like 5 steps forward or something like that. At one point, Aiden does ask her, what, do you love me now? Like, you don't like this girl, why are you talking about love? Why are you doing, like, oh, someone told me what that's called, like future planning, or it's something, like, kind of thing. It's like a technique that people use to kind of draw you in, even when they know nothing in the future is ever going to happen. And he kind of kept on saying, like, you know, we'll see, like, maybe we're going to work towards that love and everything like that. Future projection, is that it? Okay, cool, thank you. It's not happening. He knows full well, he really does know full well. I thought this guy is an absolute mess. He's a menace. Future faking. Okay, thank you. I think that's the one I heard before because of the alliteration. This was out of order. I just thought this was just really, I felt for her, but obviously she's lapping it up.
Like seeing you
coming here looking for that, and I'm excited to kind of continue this journey outside.
Me too.
And like I say, hopefully love is on the cards.
Hopefully love is on the cards. So cheers to that.
Cheers to Braden.
Love on the cards.
Love on the cards.
Eventually. Right.
Cheers.
In the eyes.
Right.
Should we go?
Now give me a kiss.
Oh God.
Come here, give me
back.
a kiss.
Gross.
I do feel like
Yeah, I don't know. She's in a fairy tale and he is thinking about think about how many girls I can chat to when I go to Marbella. Like, or kiss even. Oh God, I just thought this was just terrible for her, honestly. Hey Erin, how you doing? I hope you're good. Little Rock says the UK version of the US fairy tale day. We were saying Griya. You know what also annoys me, yeah? You know the UK don't have no budget, first of all. But then also as well, like, what do you mean you're taking one sip? Finish your drink. That annoys me so much. One sip and let's get out of it. Like, ridiculous. It was so fake. It was just so fake. I don't know what's happening now. Maya said, I don't like that she's using her sister to pressure him a little bit. I hope not. That's all I say. That I hope that's not the case. I hope that's, that wouldn't be nice at all. Are they both okay? Girl, I really don't know. If they don't turn the music on. Music was terrible, and it's just like, no one's falling in love here. This is fake love. Like, please. Let me see. So I think there's other conversations going on. I don't have the top of it. Erin said there's no defending Priya. She's a good man standing for one. She's good man standing for one that's destined to make her cry weekly. Yeah. Not tell me when it stopped. He's definitely excited for his DMs, definitely, for sure. Yes, exactly, Gaslight 101. He's got no intention of, like, doing anything with her, and he fully knows that beforehand. So I just thought this was just ridiculous. At all. Plans of said, I'm not an Ethan supporter. Sorry, Aiden supporter. But if he really doing maliciously, he wouldn't have come clean a few days before the final. I think he knew that he weren't winning. I think he knew that anyway. Do you know what I mean? The date looks excruciating. So it's not a big deal. I don't think he thought that. Not birdism. First look. Okay, cool. I will get to first look when I've gone through the thingy. Simba is the Lion King. No. Undisputed. Seriously, reigning champion. Always. Let's not forget. Anyway, so they come back from their date. They update the group. There's lots of screaming for the girls. These girls are very squawky, very screamy, very high pitched, very annoying. Jazz and Priya actually go off and chat, and they call themselves like the Murphy sister-in-laws, which I just thought was just so cringe, gross. And Jazz basically I think she gives her a little bit of a pep talk. I can't remember what else she says at this point in time, but she does say, you know, she has this phrase, she says, the one that loves doesn't lose. And Priya is like getting super excited. I think Jazz maybe told her what Cav said about Aiden not flirting when he's serious with someone. I think so. I think that's what that conversation was about. Priya, anyway, she gets excited and says that Christmas is going to be insane. Girl, she needs to lower her expectations all the way down, honestly, and Jazz should have helped her manage that, to be honest, you know. Then we see Cav and Aiden asks his Cav, like, you know, can you genuinely see like things work with me and Priya outside the villa? Cav pauses, you know, and he's like, what do you want me to say? Like, you know, and Aiden wants him to tell the truth, and Cav basically says he has reservations because of her ego and the fact that she likes attention, and reference that, you know, she loved it with the whole Ethan thing, like, you know, so maybe that's an issue. And Cav, oh God, I think that Aiden is using Cav to do his dirty work. He didn't want to say it, so he made Cav say it, so he didn't have to. Like, I think that was the thing there. He didn't want to come to terms with it, or he didn't want it to come out of his mouth. And he's just like, oh, you know, so it's almost like diminished responsibility. Like, you know, I didn't even see it. I didn't know. Like, Cav mentioned it, and then I was just like, oh, maybe that is the case, you know? Like, it's just like, so he just distances himself from the responsibility. And I just thought, that is really cowardly, and to do that to your brother is really cowardly. And also Cav to actually play into it is like, you're just being a donut. Like, you need to also grow up a bit as well. Okay, so then in the morning, yes, it's a good first look. Okay, cool, I can't wait. In the morning, we see Mika, Yulia, and Yaz. They are making Samraj, Lorenzo, and Tommy breakfast. It's kind of cute. The girls usually never make breakfast, so yeah, it's kind of cute. But anyway, didn't think that much of it. Then we see Aiden, Cav, and Samraj having a conversation, and Aiden is basically now questioning his relationship with Priya, and whether it's ever going to get there, ever going to get to the love stage. I'm just like, I don't even know why they're putting so much pressure, but because the whole villa is in love lockdown, like, like, do you know what I mean? He's just like, we must get there, you know. And he basically says during this conversation that when he tries to have deeper chats with Priya, she pounces on him. And I was just like, what are you saying? What are you talking about? She pounces on you. You're trying to have different chats. Like, are we in an alternate universe? Like, what? Aiden, throughout these whole 8 weeks, as many couples that he's been in, we have never seen any sort of remnants, any sort of sliver, any sort of anything, like a hint, a shadow, like anything, like with him trying to have a deep chat. Nothing at all. We've seen him find different ways to ask for a kiss. We've seen him like get involved in other people's conversations and be, you know, just be rude and stuff. We've seen him be, you know, cheeky, but like deep chats. And yes, Candy, Pounce is wild. Pounce gives unwanted. That to describe her moving to you as pouncing is unwanted. Like, you are prey and she is a predator. That is what that's given. Whether he understands that or not, like, I think he does understand that, but mind you, but Pounce, I just thought, like, no, it's absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. I just can't okay that. Like, I just can't. Yes, Keisha, Pounce literally gives animal. And why is that? Why is that? Like, you need to unpack that. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, Junkster. She's getting mugged off left, right, and center. And the thing is, Samraj in that conversation, just like, yeah, she done it to me. Like, what? I don't know. I really don't know. Guys, you're telling me about first. Oh God. I'm gonna have delayed gratification. I'm gonna allow it. It's just absolutely wild. They disrespect this girl. That's what I'm saying. Like, she is getting like mugged off every 10 seconds. Like, and everyone, I think because everybody's doing it, they think it's okay. It's not okay. It's not coming across well at all. The optics are terrible. And not one of those boys, not Cav, not Samraj, fought to correct Aiden in what he was saying. None of them said, oh, that's a bit strong. Oh, that, do you know what I mean? What do you mean? Like, or knowing, like, Cav, you know your brother. He is known in the villa for asking for kisses. You couldn't say, like, that's a bit hypocritical, no? Crazy work. Yeah. And then basically Aiden is then pushing Cav to say what he really thinks, you know, about the situation. Cav says that he apologizes for not being honest with him previously, but he doesn't see Aiden and Priya working on the outside kind of at all. And I was just like, again, like, you're forcing Cav to say the thing that you don't want to say. It's just like insane to me, and very, very cowardly behavior from Aiden, like 110%. You can see Priya is actually watching this conversation and she doesn't like what she's seeing, and she knows in her gut something is wrong. And her gut is never wrong. Anyway, let me play the clip. Hold on one second. Hey, Saf, how you doing? Good. I hope you're good.
This stage with Priya, like, we've been hired away, we've been sharing a bed, families have come in, we've been on a date. I should have something deep in that's like...
You said you want to connect deeper. Why not tell me trying to have that deep chat?
I'll try, but she does pounce.
She is, I know.
She pounces.
Did you hear Samran? Yeah, I know. The fuck?
She all over her, yeah, I know, bro.
Pounces.
You've got to learn to control that.
I'm like this, I'm like...
And now you look at it, yeah? Did you not see the hand actions? He's like a tiger. He's out of order.
I don't know if you want me to tell you the truth or not the truth.
No, I do, Cav. Like, why would I ever want you to not tell me the truth?
Where we are, Aid. We're coming to the end. I mean, if I tell you now, like...
I don't care.
But then what's
Cav? Have I ever lied? Have I ever been faking it? You saying I'm not going to tell you the truth because...
What, and if I see you two working? Because now I don't see you working. You just leave, I don't see you working.
Right, well, that's all I needed to know, Cav. Why didn't you tell me that?
What is that going to change in here?
Well, I want your opinion, bro. That's why I lean on you, and I lean on you because I respect and I appreciate, like, sort of your opinions on the matter. Bro, you're my brother.
What is your truth?
Yeah, I don't see you working at all. You both are so flirty, you both got big egos, you both love attention. When we leave here and there's thousands of people for you, and I know that you get emotionally attached within like 3 days, Aid, and you haven't.
Yeah.
You're not feeling it. You're not, at all.
I am feeling
No,
it.
you're not. I know you're not.
I just feel like at this stage with
Still lying. Lil Rock saying he's telling them safe when he says that though. Literally what he does to the girls. Exactly. And you even saw it like when he was talking to Bella, like there was no need for any sort of physical touch as well, and he was just like, yeah, like high five, like he must touch. Bro, keep your hands to yourself. Just so friggin' weird. Not Priya pounced on Samraj. Samraj was into it. He was the one kissing her. You're my brother. Her gut is never wrong, but her ability to follow it is always questionable. Absolutely, Elizabeth. And I feel like this is the thing. I think, with that type of thing, she must have learned at a very young age to distrust it in some sort of way, which is, she needs to unlearn that. She really needs to unlearn that. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Saf. I always forget. Please, guys, like the live. Please do it now. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed too. Okay. So, wait. I'm going to ignore the comments about first because I'm waiting till I get to the end of this. Okay, so anyway, so then we have... Yeah, Priya's in the conversation. She doesn't like it. Then Aiden pulls Priya for a chat. He basically tells her that, his feelings aren't quite there yet. And then Priya does ask about, how you was with Yasmin. He says that, yeah, do you know what I mean? And I just thought this is just so brutal. This is all in one episode. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, here's the clip. 1 second.
I like how things are with you, Priya. It's just like, I think for some reason, there's not this deeper feeling and emotion, which I think it will happen and it could happen. But it's just,
it will happen. It could happen. It's not gonna happen, bro. Your brother has literally told you, just earlier, that he can't see it working, and you were pausing and then you was just like, oh, it can.
Just there's been a lot of stuff that's happened.
Right.
Yeah, and I think at this stage, I feel like I should have this kind of deeper feelings and emotions. I'm not looking at the time.
That's just so different to what you've been saying to me.
What have I been saying?
Just on the dating stuff, I just feel like it was all.
I've been saying that I like where it's going, and I feel like we are in a very good place. I'm not saying to you this is not going to work, and I want to cut things off. This is not me saying that. I still want to continue where we're going with things, but it's a little bit I don't know why there's deeper inner feeling and emotion. I don't know why it's not there yet. Is what I'm saying, and it's.
Did you have that with Yaz then?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I don't really get what you're saying. You want to go from here now, then?
Well, I just want to continue as it is, but in terms of where my feelings and stuff like that, I can't sit here and lie about it. Also, as well, we kind of got pushed to each other, and then we was
But then now I just feel like you're saying that you just got pushed. I don't like everyone watching this conversation. Can you sit here? Maybe I'm a little bit further on than you in the sense that I kind of. I do like you, yeah. And I could see it going somewhere.
I don't know, it's just hard to explain.
Yeah, no, but I'm glad you've said it, because if you've been thinking about it, but then I'm just kind of surely you should have said that yesterday? I don't know.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I feel like after the date and everything,
Yeah, you should be feeling it a bit more.
That's what I'm saying. I think I like.
Oh God, she's a lot. Oh God, poor. It's a hard watch. It's a hard watch. Erin is saying, Shadow, I think we need to assign ownership of the humiliation ritual to Priya because her eagerness to be Jazz and just breathe whatever air she breathes is weird and giving single white female. I understand what you're saying, but like I still feel for her. Like I do feel for her. Like even if like she admires Jazz and she wants to be Jazz, like I feel like yeah, that is weird. It is weird and she needs to work on some things. But just because that is the case, it doesn't mean that she deserves this. Like, do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that she deserved to be like, you know, gaslit. Like, you know, like essentially that's what he's doing. He's gaslighting her. Like, do you know what I mean? Just be straight with her. Just tell her what it is. Like, you're not feeling her. Like, you just see her as a friend. You wanted to get things with her, so you were saying whatever made her comfortable to be able to get things with her. That's what's happened here, you know? And everybody knows it. And it's just horrible. It's heartbreaking to watch that she is the last person to know. That's horrible, man. I don't wish that on anybody. I'm not saying that you do, but like I'm just saying like that. I think that for me overrides her infatuation with Jazz. Like that doesn't, like, yeah, she needs to work on that for real. But like he's actively gaslighting her. He's actively being dishonest. He's actually actively admitting truly how he feels and making her look like an absolute dickhead. Like it's crazy. Miss Keats said, oh, is this okay? I think this is you guys thingies. Keisha says this guy's the ultimate waffler and riddler. Like honestly, Maya says Priya is not adjacent to whiteness enough, so she will always be seen as aggressive, while Ellie and Yasmin were seen as passionate and opinionated. I do agree with that. I really do. Plenty of said she has very powerful intuition and self-sacrifices herself to look out for other people that haven't earned it. Definitely on that spectrum. Abena says, why she compare him? This is the thing. I think that feeds into like the insecurity, and also because he brought up Yasmin in the date as well. So he already kind of did say it. So I don't know why she's making him repeat it in a sense. I don't know. Dreadful Ruby, how you doing? Said Priya just wants to date her bestie's boyfriend's brother. I mean, that might be the case. It might be the case. But like my thing is like, if that is the case and Priya's got some ish to deal with, does that then make it okay for Aiden to take advantage of that fact and do things with her and kind of future fake and say like, oh, this could get to love and could get to this. I don't think that makes Aiden's behavior okay. Even if I'm not saying that what Priya and the Jazz situation, I'm not saying that that's great. I'm not saying that's great. I think that she needs support and help on that, like for sure. And while at the same time, I'm not trying to diagnose her either. This is just my opinion. But I can't justify Aiden's behavior based on that. Like, I really can't. I know everyone is different, obviously. Do you know what I mean? Erin said Aiden hasn't changed. She saw this in 4K 8 times and still went there heading like shouting at girls over it. I can't even say he led her on her own. Maybe led her on. Sorry, she led herself on. I think she always had a crush on Aiden, and she was waiting. I think she was waiting for her turn. And it's a bit it's bird behavior. It is. But I think she was waiting for her turn, and she jumped at the chance when she could get it. Abner says, poor Priya. Like, I can't. I think I'm there. Keisha said, I do feel for her. She's very naive. Yeah. Little Rock said she doesn't really back herself. She doesn't, and she's kind of like. Well, she's selective with it. I will say that, but she is kind of like. she kind of goes into this space where she's non-confrontational. So even if you do her dirty, like, she might have one or two words, but then it's done. Like, do you know what I mean? It's almost like she doesn't believe, in a way, yeah, it's almost like she thinks that she deserves it. And that is like, and I get that is just my opinion, it's just my thinking and stuff, but it's almost like she justifies what they've done because she thinks that, okay, this is normal for me, I deserve this, da da da. Like, that's what it seems like is the underlining part of the underlining issue there. Oh, but she's 25, okay. Maya says, Aiden is basically saying his brand on the outside doesn't include her. Absolutely. Yeah, he's thinking most Villa, yeah. And that is what Cav is saying. And I think that Samraj is co-signing as well. Abba Blue said her game plan failed. That's why she's down. She doesn't care for Aiden. Do you think she doesn't? I think she would. I think she would happily stay there. I think she does. I really, I think she does care for him. Is it deep? No, I don't think it's that. But like, I think it's like, it's kind of like, oh, he'll do. Like, do you know what I mean? But I like him now. Like, do you know what I mean? Or I've put a lot in him. And like it's, you know, they're doing bits in bed. I think she's like grown attachment to that. Like, yeah, I think it's that. Maggie says both Aiden and Priya are moving desperately. They should both self-eliminate as they haven't found love. Yeah, I agree. Lil Rock says all this shows me is make sure my daughter knows her self-worth and let no guy run things around her. Absolutely. In it, amen. Like, honestly. She goes on to say, I thought 20-year-olds had sense, but something is missing, man. Honestly, but I do think, like, now for young people, like, dating is the ghetto anyway, let alone being on national television. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's really bad. It's really, really, really bad. Not all roads lead to Jasmine. Oh. Candy says she reminds me of Roadrunner. She gets flattened and gets back up again and goes for more. Do you know what? Back in the day, that used to be one of my tags, Roadrunner. And my sister was called Coyote. Because we ran the roads. Joke, we didn't. We just thought we did. Jennifer Ruby said, I've been back and forth with Jasmine this season, but she's come across as incredibly manipulative the last few episodes. I think she's far more calculated than I used to. I definitely think she's calculated. I don't know if it's all totally malicious. I don't know, but I do think she is very, very calculated. I think she's being very measured in her actions. Like, even when in the Grafties, when Cav was getting involved, she was basically telling him, like, stop getting involved, because she's very concerned about how it's going to come across. Like, I think so. And I think, yeah, her telling Priya about what was going on, I don't think that was completely selfless. In the sense, I think she's more about, like, I don't want any backlash, like, let it be known that I told her. But I think the intent there wasn't, I don't think she's just like, oh, she truly cares about Priya's feelings. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I think she cares about people, like, on a surface level, but I don't know if it's, like, that deep with Priya, you know? Erin says, maybe it's me, maybe I just like empathy. I just can't feel sorry for her because the red flags were a fire alarm and she put 2 hotel-sized pillows over her head. But this is the thing, though. This is where I always get a little bit stuck with it, and then I kind of go to, like, you know what? It's not even her fault. Because if you are stuck in a cycle of low self-esteem and self-doubt, And even let me even say a little bit of self-loathing there as well, yeah? Like, how can you're literally not operating with your full cognitive function? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how can you make good decisions if that's how you think about yourself? You can't. So even when, like, it's just so difficult. So even when the red flags are there, like, if you badly want something to happen, or if you badly want to be liked, or you badly want to be picked, you're going to continuously ignore the red flags. Like, you're going to do that. And that's because of what I think her mindset is. So, like, although, I don't want this for her, I don't agree with it, I just think, nah. I just want to give her a little bit of a break. Yeah, I want to give her a bit of a break. Plantain Puppy said, laughing at your pain behind your back, then holding you in a motherly embrace the next morning is diabolical. Oh, God. This was... What does it say about me that I still like Jasmine, even though... It's terrible. But I still hold space for Priya too. I don't know. I'm a multifaceted person, like everybody. Like everybody. Okay, so... So they've had that chat. Wait, did I play the video? I did, right? So then Cav goes to sit with the girls. Sit with the girls. And he basically repeats the thing that Aiden said about thinking that Priya pounces on him. And he done this in front of Yulia. And Yulia, we know, is Priya's op, right? These girls haven't got on. They were bickering the other day. So it's just like, what the hell? And then Priya, she goes back to the girls, and she tells the girls about the conversation she just had with Aiden. And then Yulia makes sure that Priya knows that Cav said something about her. And she's like, oh, Jazz, what did Cav say? What did he say? And Yulia... And Jazz, like, she gets in her diplomatic bag. She's just like, oh, yeah, so Cav said that Aiden was making a joke about, he wants to have deep chats, and then you pounce on him. Obviously, Priya is upset and annoyed about this kind of thing. But then there is a text. Then there is a text, and it's the Grafties. So everyone gets ready. I didn't really take note of what's happened when they're getting ready, but then we get into it. The first kind of clips are based on the flirtiest performance. There was one clip of Lorenzo and Alicia on a date. Let me just play that one real quick, because we do have that. And obviously Yulia, wasn't a fan of this.
Cheers to a first date.
Yeah, first date.
Here we go.
Got great eyes.
Sexy, thank you.
Your eyes would definitely sort of light up any room, yeah.
You reckon?
For sure. Yeah, you got good energy.
Thank you.
Yes. It would be stupid of me not to give some energy back.
I definitely feel like you'd be a hard one to like crack, but I think, yeah.
Everyone loves a challenge though, don't they?
Give you a colour before you go. Maybe I'll get the kiss right this time.
Yeah, double kiss.
Yeah, not on the lips.
Not on the lips, you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Not on the lips.
Are you sure? I cannot believe I said all of that. What the fuck? I was just excited to go on a date.
That is terrible, Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, you downplayed that.
Yeah, you
no,
did.
I didn't.
You
downplay
downplayed
that.
that.
No.
Fuck off. I don't even know how I feel about that. It's just gross, isn't it?
Well, look,
That's fucking annoying, because like we're in a casa, you're telling me, oh, I found the girl that I've been looking for, and then the first thing you know, you're going on a first date and you're flirting with the girl, saying you're open, you want to kiss her, all that, like...
we were...
Be for fucking real.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. I feel like in that moment, I said things all as a joke.
Yeah, then why would you do that?
Because
That's
I
the
was just
problem. You
being
said you
stupid.
wouldn't be doing misleading things to girls, and that is misleading. She thinks you're being flirty, you want to kiss her, but you don't want her to kiss you.
Well, I wouldn't have kissed her on the date.
Why if she kissed you?
I would have swerved. In the time since that date, we've progressed
crazy amounts. And I feel like if there was a date tomorrow...
Would you be like that with a girl?
No way.
Okay, we'll
Oh,
see.
anyway, he goes on to apologize to her, but he was just like, saying, I cringed at how overtly stupid I was, and it actually hurt me. So this guy is not serious. He's not a serious guy. There was another clip of like Aiden and Alicia flirting. Him calling her a breath of fresh air. Priya is naturally, obviously, annoyed about this. She thinks it's very muggy. And then Cav jumps in and he's trying to downplay it, and obviously back Aiden, which was very, very annoying. Like, Aiden is fine to handle himself, and this is the thing. Like, Cav, you know that Aiden does not like Priya. Like, you know this. It's come from your mouth. Like, you absolutely know this. Why are you basically coming for Priya in this moment? Just leave her alone. Like, honestly, he could have just piped down, and this is, I think, what Jazz was trying to make him, like, be quiet. So that was the second clip. Then there was another clip of like Mika giving the air wine, because there was no body to put, like, she was holding his hand. There was no bum to body contact to Aiden. She said it meant nothing. The boys were just like, do you know what I mean, getting gassed about it. Samraj, I think he was saying like, oh no, it's not that I have an issue with this, but like, if it was in a club or something, just some nonsense anyway, what he was saying. I now am starting to think, it was literally nothing. It was an air wine. She shaked her bum in the air. That's what she did. Exactly, Jennifer. It was a giant red flag that was even discussion. It was absolutely ridiculous. And she even had to say, like, this is the culture, like, where I'm from and stuff like that. And it's just like, you know what? This is the thing. Like, to be fair, I don't know how he grew up, like, but this is nothing. It should have been nothing new in terms of what thingy. Not Meek was the best part of the show. Do you know what, Miss Cute? That is a good point, actually. Just to go back to Lorenzo. Miss Cute said, the thing is, Lorenzo disrespected Yulia and the men laughed and the women barely said anything. But OP, apologies for saying his name again, was slaughtered for the same thing, top boy privilege. Like, honestly, I think I kind of agree with you on that, because this is what I'm saying. Like, Lorenzo can get away with it because he's funny. So it's even Aiden doing the massive performative laughing, like getting up laughing, Lorenzo getting up laughing. It's just like, if this is annoying her, you're not reacting in the right way. Like, do you know what I mean? And like, I think I don't know what's going on with the girls. I just think that they're in a villa that is controlled by the manosphere. That's what I think. That's what I think. So they're just trying not to do too much, and they're very, very concerned about how they're coming across as well. So yeah. So then the next category was, so Aiden actually picked up his award. He was just like, he doesn't even think that it was because he won that section. It was his flirtiest moment, which was disrespectful, I thought, anyway. And then also, he said, Priya, I hope you don't hate me. Like, again, like, this girl cannot catch a break. So not only are you saying, like, I just don't even think that your concerns are valid in this moment, but yeah, don't hate me, by the way. And yeah, I'm proud of winning this award. Just bloody ridiculous. So then the next category was plot twist, and the first clip was Yulia saying that Priya and Aiden were essentially game playing, and they just being together to get to the final, and then after that clip played, Yulia was like, yeah, low-key, I stand by what I said. I can't lie. Sorry, I found that funny because she was just like, yeah, low key, I stand by what I said. I can't like it was just so, it was like an internal thought out loud. But yeah, I thought that was actually hilarious. The timing was just perfect. Obviously, like Priya and Aiden was just kind of like trying to defend themselves there. And then the next clip is literally Priya and Aiden having a conversation about, you know, them being together and being together in the finals, like saying that they've been there for 7 weeks, like they just don't want to see us win, who, you know, you need to think about who you want to be in the final with, and basically just absolutely vindicating what Yulia just said, you know. So it was just like, it was literally the Oprah meme, like I just said it, and now we've just seen it, you know. So yeah, so then next it was clip 3, which was Lorenzo crying when Jasmine was crying. I'm gonna be so happy when I don't have to say Yasmin and Jasmine so many different times. Like, it's been a struggle. Right.
Yeah?
Oh my god. He's running it back with her, you know.
With who?
With Charlene. Oh. Oh my god, bruv.
Breaks me seeing you like this, Shaz.
Oh.
Right now, you're overwhelmed as fuck, Shaz.
She doesn't even want to couple up with me. Must be really bad.
He chooses these types, doesn't he?
You know what? Now, please just couple up you two, for fuck's sake. Honestly.
Really, Mika?
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, but you deserve more than me just moping about Cav.
This is true.
You do.
And you deserve a coffee and some cuddles.
I do.
Yeah, come back in 6 months, alright? We'll put a date in the diary.
I
feel
hated
that's so-
seeing like.
But that's completely...
Harmless.
Yeah.
That's so harmless. We know you, Lorenzo, and you obviously have and had something, do you know what I mean? And then at any opportunity, he likes to do a little jokey comment, do you know what I mean? It might be jokey, it might be serious. I feel like if you had turned around and said, yeah, let's do it, it wouldn't have been a jokey comment.
You still think that I want to pursue Jasmine?
I think
But
the
in
other
that
way
situation,
around.
not now, but in that situation, if she had turned around and gone, yeah, okay, let's crack on, me and you, would you have said yes or no?
I think you keep making
Not at
those
all.
comments to girls, but you're just.
I feel
trying
like
to see
Cav
what
needs to
they-
drop this whole narrative.
Every time I come here and sit, or it's always Jazz Lorenzo, Jazz Lorenzo, Jazz. It really annoys me to keep watching it.
But I feel like everyone in that moment can see that it was a joke. Your mum came up to me and said, thank you for being such a good friend to my daughter.
There you go.
And supporting her in the hard times.
Yeah,
And I think that sums it up.
that does, to be fair.
You're right, Jazz.
Interested. Cav is gonna cry when he comes out of the villa, and he's gonna see like how many like Jazz and Lorenzo edits there are, how people were trying to get them together, they were shipping their relationship. He's gonna absolutely cry. He'll probably dump her. He'll probably get so insecure and he'll probably dump her because of it. It's not even her fault. When it's not even her fault. But yeah, if he's mad now, he's gonna be beside himself when he comes out the villa, like, honestly. Yeah, exactly. Everyone says Cav thinks the affair is over. Wait till he comes out and sees the Lorenzo edits. He'll probably faint. Notice how Cav never commented on Jazz crying. He was concerned. He was all about Lorenzo's comment. Yeah, absolutely. That's a point as well. It's just like he does. Like, the empathy is just not there. It's just like, this is just a bit crazy. This is a little bit crazy to me. Not good qualities. And I just can't lie, I was just like, when I was just, I need to see their dad, because what's going on? It's just weird. So then the fourth clip was Aiden talking to Bella, who is Jazz's sister, and they were chatting on family day. Priya basically gets a bit annoyed about this. Right, hold on 1 second. Do I have another video for this one? Yeah, I do. She does, yeah, because she feels like absolutely mugged off, you know? And she has been, like, literally every second she's mugged off this episode. It's a lot, you know?
Bella. That's his sister. Yeah, she chatted. Really?
thought she looked cute, man. And she held herself. I could see she held herself very well, which was very attractive.
She was, yeah.
I was like, well, she was like, when we get out of here, I want you coming round for parties and that. I was like, yes, please.
Lorenzo, you look so awkward and I love that. You're Aiden Murphy and you're not going to change. Your conversations with me today has proved exactly how you feel, so that's fine.
But I don't get what that has got to do with that. That's a different...
It has got something to do with it, because that's obvious in how you're feeling then.
What, you think he wants to crack on with Bella?
Not necessarily.
You see this? Do you think he wants to crack on with Bella? You know full well, Cav, he wants to crack on with Bella. You absolutely know full well. This was disingenuous. This was gaslighting, honestly.
Bella, but you obviously want to crack on with other people, which is fine.
What? How have you...
The what? How have you got that? Like, you absolutely want to crack on with other people. Like, what are you talking about? This is gaslighting. And they're tag teaming and do it. This is out of order. It's so out of order. This is it's horrible. This is horrible.
You got that from that?
You've said you're not emotionally invested, so...
I think, yeah, but...
I know where you stand, mate.
Do you think I didn't communicate that properly, Priya?
No, not necessarily. I just think for him to say that to one of my friends is mad.
To me, it's funny because it's my sister. I've lived my whole life with her, so I'm not deeping it. I said to you, I believe that it is a joke. I don't know from your side if it is or not, but
It's very much a joke.
What was that comment, Kevin, that you said that Aiden today made when we were sat by the mini fire pit?
What about Aiden wanted deep chat to say?
Yeah, and
sometimes when Priya gets in bed, she just pounces.
That we're not even going to that, because that is, I'm fucking livid about, and that's how you livid about it. No, I don't even want to talk about that right now. That's wild that you said that.
I didn't think it was going to be like a big thing like that.
That's fucked that you said that, and that's why I'm so fuming at you.
That's not fucked. How are you to tell her how she feels about the situation? It's out of order. Actually out of order.
It's fucked. It's so fucked, and it's so fucking rude what he said about me, and it's so fucking not true either.
It is.
You said to Kevin and the boys that you've tried to have deep chats with me and I pounced on you.
I never said that I tried
That's
to have
literally
deep chats.
ridiculous, and it's so untrue, Aiden. It is what it is. I mean, if you feel like that, that's wild. That's wild. That's literally wild. That's literally wild. But anyway, I wanted to have...
That's a good thing, though.
It's not.
How is that not a good thing?
So muggy on me.
It's not.
So fucking muggy, and it's so not the truth.
So I was worried about when he chatted to Bella.
This was disgusting. Like, honestly, this scene was absolutely disgusting, because I think you're absolutely right, Saf. At this point, everyone should have backed Priya, like, 110%. But I think that what it is, they don't like Priya. I think no one really likes her in the villa. And that might be because of a number of different reasons, but they're just not feeling her. And I think that maybe in real life she's a bit too much, maybe a bit annoying, but this is not okay. It's not okay. It really isn't. Like, honestly. Erin says Jazz really pissed me off because she knows this isn't a joke, but she is so mind wiped by these brothers that she can't even find her back row. Jazz was quiet on purpose. Like, I think she was quiet on purpose because she just doesn't, she's trying to limit those types of interactions, and that's why she was trying to get, also as well, she's trying to get Priya to say everything is okay with me and you, Jazz, because she doesn't want to repeat that situation before. I think she felt that it hurt her public image or something like that, or she weren't being seen as a girl's girl. I think it's that. But this was disgusting. It was just disgusting. Honestly. Again, this is like if I was to take this to the extreme of like what they're trying to do, I feel like this is what do you call it? Brainwashing into accepting that this is okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. Yeah. Yeah, yes, exactly. So that let me watch Tomorrow Night real quick before we get on to First Look, because I know. I think yeah, Jasmine is she's for
10 first flames at the ground.
Personally, I wouldn't tell a woman to fuck off. Same way you shouldn't tell a man to fuck off. I think that's disrespectful.
These awards piss me right off. I just feel like, what the fuck am I still doing here?
The conversation I had with you in private. I said it here. Why? She's done the same thing with the Bella situation. Straight away, she's gone to PRIYA.
So that's what he's the thing is, his hatred for Jasmine never went anywhere. Do you know what I mean? He just had to hold it down because it would have looked really bad, and then he would be absolutely responsible. Well, actually, maybe he's going to be responsible for losing them, you know, losing his brother the 25k, and he would be seen as a completely like jealous brother as he is. He don't want Cav to win. I think he hates the fact that he's even in this competition with Cav as well. But yeah, it's too much. Wait, what am I doing? I'm looking for first look now. What the hell? Hey, fool. Let's see. Sorry, what am I doing? Love Island, please. I don't know. I think this is I think it's just horrible.
Love Island first look.
Ooh. Is that today? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Let me just set this up real quick, guys. Oh, you want the link? Okay, cool. 1 second. Oops. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I've just messed up my computer. 1 second. Let's see. Where's my form gone? What the hell did I do with it? Oh. Sorry, guys. It's going to be longer than I thought. It is here. Yes. Okay, guys. We're going to do a meetup in real life. Probably in early September, probably on a Friday. So if you want to join us, if you're in the UK, that is, then here's the link to sign up. Please sign up, and also like the live if you haven't done so already, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Okay, right, let me get back to first look. There we go, because I just pressed the little thingies. You're very, very welcome. Here we go. Honestly, so many messages today, I can't even keep up. Right, okay, so you guys said it's good, so I hope it is. Let's see.
Look, sponsored by Nescafe Espresso Concentrated.
What I will not fucking have, when you fucking disrespect me, Aiden, that is when I will not fucking stand for shit. And telling the fucking boys that I pounced on you is awful terminology, it's rude, it's disrespectful, and for fucking Batum, it is not the fucking truth.
The minute you could bring up, oh, look how Mika and Jasmine are such bad friends and how they bitch about everyone, you did it. So then why did you ever apologise? If you still think we're that person, stand on that and just say,
and don't
I don't
like
trust
us
you
and
both.
don't talk to us and don't hang out.
She loves now that there's like ammo to her narrative about you two being fake.
Yeah, it's very
Because she'd
bizarre.
rather be right about that than you guys have something genuine.
Oh, is this Yulia? Oh.
No, as much as I trust him and he's been very reassuring in everything that he's been doing and saying, I'm not too sure how I feel about her.
Okay, let me watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again.
Love Island first look, sponsored by Nescafe Espresso Concentrated.
It was about to, it was
What I will not fucking have, when you fucking disrespect me, Aiden, that is when I will not fucking stand for shit. And telling the fucking boys that I pounced on you is awful terminology, it's rude, it's disrespectful, and for fucking Batum, it is not the fucking truth.
You know what? One thing I will rate, another thing I will rate PRIYA about, when she's in crisis, she can get her mind together. She knows what she's saying. She's very good under pressure in that sense.
The minute you could bring up, oh, look how Mika and Jasmine are such bad friends and how they bitch about everyone, you did it. So then why did you ever apologise? If you still think we're that person, stand on that and just say,
and don't
I don't
like
trust
us
you
and don't
both.
talk to us and don't hang out.
She loves now that there's like ammo to her narrative about you two being fake.
Yeah, it's very
Because she'd
bizarre.
rather be right about that than you guys have something genuine.
No, as much as I trust him and he's been very reassuring in everything that he's been doing and saying, I'm not too sure how I feel about her.
You know what? To be fair, yeah. When the first day that what's her name, Yulia came into that villa, she was gunning for Jasmine anyway. She called her a fucking bitch. That's what she did. Like, do you know what I mean? So like, this was only a matter of time to go down. Let's see how this. Listen, I can't call it. I really can't call it. And also as well, I think that Jasmine, I don't know how she's gonna play this. I actually don't know how she's gonna play this at all. I actually don't know how she's gonna play this because it's a tricky one still. It's a sticky one still. It's a sticky one because she can't go all in. She can't go all in because she knows that British public wise she'll probably lose. Do you know what I mean? I think she's very aware of that. So it'll be interesting. She'll probably try to de-escalate it between the two. That's what I think she'll do. Let's see. Maggie says, I'm sorry, Yulia needs to go and face her man because Lorenzo would absolutely jump at the chance to be with Jasmine. Not me being Jasmine defender like Sister John. I'm telling you, I mean, Yulia's ballsy. Do I think she's gonna win this? I don't know. Breakup Island. Could you imagine? Because you know what I was thinking the other day? Yeah, I was thinking like, we really like, you know, the Huda situation when her and Chris broke up on the last day. Like, I was just like, we haven't seen that. Like, are we gonna see something like that again? And it seems like that's happening with Priya and Aiden. You know, we'll see how that goes if they're able to keep it together for the next couple of days. But I'm not too sure. Amir says Yulia's inability to make friends with ethnic people. And I was gonna say no, but she was talking to Yasmin and Tommy. She ain't gonna beat these charges, is she? Is she gonna beat these charges? I don't think she's gonna beat these charges. Oh God. You know what? She's probably gonna, people like Lorenzo, so she's probably going to win. Like, I don't know. Who is she? Who is the he she was saying, right? Lorenzo, yeah, defo. You know what? But Plantain Puppies, you say we always use the race card, but it's not a card. You can't. It's not. But anyway, but Yulia started her war with PC Lola. But you know, two things can be true at the same time. Just because she beasts with other people doesn't mean that she definitely likes all ethnic people. It just doesn't mean that. Like, seriously. And maybe she even done that to throw us off the scent. Like, who knows? That part, I'm absolutely joking. But I don't know. It's suspect. It is a suspect. Honestly. I think Jazz is gonna win this one. Oh, I don't know. The thing is, Jazz has too many variables. There's too many chaotic things happening at the moment because Cav, as much as people say he's mature, he's very impressionable. So like, if Aiden gets in his ear, she's gonna have problems in a relationship, right? Aiden is mad because Jazz has told Priya, you know, what's what. So she's got like a tornado coming on that side, and then to have Yulia as well coming towards her, might be a lot going on. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't like playing into those like tropes sometimes, you know, plantain puppy, because it isn't. Like, I feel like we should be allowed to, and we are allowed to, say when something feels off or something's presented as off. And honestly, I'm not saying, and I think I've said this before, I don't know if it's out and out racism, but like there are patterns of behavior that we're seeing with Yulia, unfortunately. We're seeing that. So some people are more inclined to be like, give the person the benefit of the doubt. I'm not one of those people. I'm like, I will see what's going on. Like, I will call out what I see is going on, what I think is going on. Do you know what I mean? Because I think like we always give the benefit of the doubt. And I'm not on that side. Yeah, exactly. I think the jury's out, but I'm just noting like what's happening here. Because again, like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, again. But each to their own. Each to their own. I just think like, nah, it's too easy. It's too easy to have those slide digs. It's too easy to what do you call it? To move like that, and for it to be whitewashed. Maybe that's what it is. Miss Cute is saying Yulia does have racial bias. It is clear to watch in how she has handled situations, and her behaviour has demonstrated that. And I don't think she's the only one, to be fair, but she's very, very, very vocal. Maybe because I've travelled a lot. Okay. What does that mean? I draw a difference between she's a racist. I don't think anyone said that she's a racist. I may be wrong, but no one here, I don't think has said that. And she doesn't have any black friends at all. And I think that, okay, cool, but that doesn't make your behavior, your choices, your thingies okay. You can maybe understand it and give her grace, I guess. Do you know what I mean? But I think that behavior needs to be corrected, and it also is down to the producers to recognize that, and to the way they can manipulate those narratives to correct that behavior in real time. That's what they do. That's what my issue comes with it, and that's why I think these things need to be called out. Like, but I don't know if it's definite. Well, actually, that's your perspective. Cool. Do you know what I mean? No, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. But yeah, but we can't assume. That's the thing. We don't know. Like, we don't know these people. We don't know Yulia's background. We have no idea. We don't know where she's lived. We're just making assumptions because she's Polish and she has a strong accent. So we're making assumptions that she's maybe. I say we. Some people are making assumptions of those things as well, like how much she's interacted with anybody. We don't know. We have no idea. You know? So maybe she has. And maybe she has racial bias. Seriously. But she doesn't. My spider senses are tingling. My senses are tingling. I don't know if she's out and out. I don't know. And also, she is a fire starter. She's a shit stirrer. She knows exactly what she's doing. She is a producer's dream in that sense. Do you know what I mean? So I think that she's okay to toe that line as well. So where it can be grey, I think she's okay with that. Do you know what I mean? And I can't lie, I'm not cool with people that are okay with towing that line. Do you know what I mean? So George was racist. Well, to be fair, we still don't know what George has said. We don't know. It's the same in terms of like, he had a pattern, right? He was like, what do you call it? He had an issue. He seemed to have an issue with Samraj and OP and someone else. I can't remember. But apparently he said something, and we don't know what he said. We actually don't know what he said, unless it's come out and I've missed it. Like, tell me. We know it was a slur. We don't know what it was. It could have been a homophobic slur. It could have been ableist. It could have been, do you know what I mean? It could have been a lot of different things. So we don't know. So like we can't absolutely say with certainty, but were there certain traits and patterns? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I think that we're seeing traits and patterns with Yulia as well. We saw traits and patterns, in my opinion, with what do you call it, in a different way though, with Lola as well. Yeah, and that's the thing. User, what was that, Q8D9J says, yeah, Yulia only can get close with the white girls. This it's a bit nuts. It's a bit nuts. Who's in the villa now anyway? Priya, Aiden, Jasmine. Let me do the girls. Jasmine, Mika, Angelista. Who's the other one? Yasmin. Is that all the girls? How many girls are there? 6. Yeah. I don't know. But then also as well, I think the producers, they know this works as well. They know this works as well. So they will play on it too. There was stuff they pulled up on George from back in the day, so it tracked. Oh really? Well, let's see in it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Let's see. Yulia strikes me as a lone wolf. George had from the jump. Jackson says, Lola, I can believe is a racist. Racist. What's the other thing you said? Sorry. Yulia, I can see as indifferent to non-whites. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. That's the thing. So like, I don't think that any of that, or acknowledging that, or recognizing that, or mentioning that is playing a race card. I don't see any of that as doing that. No, I think we're calling it out as we see it. I didn't like how Priya dashed a man of colour so quickly. You know what? Yeah. Priya has a preference, and it. I don't think it's brown. Like, shit, I don't think it's brown at all. I really don't. Jennifer Ruby says Priya, Jasmine, and Mika aren't even close to OGs. It seems that them three and everyone else, in my opinion. I think that Angelista, Jasmine, and Mika are closer than the edit allows us to believe. I think that is the case. Not feeding them pasta and lobster. Miss Key said, even in our own lives, we have such a bias for forgiving someone we're attracted to more than someone we're not, but there's still a line that you won't cross if you're a decent human being. Yeah, I hear that. And this is why I will not forgive Simba, because he's someone I'll be attracted to. And I know that will be my bias screaming. So no, you will not. I'm fighting it. You will not be forgiven. You will not. Candy said all of the girls were frosty with Julia, so I don't see her being pally with anyone. And this is the thing, but on her first night she called Jasmine a fucking bitch. She said this. She said that came out of her mouth. She didn't know Jasmine from nowhere. She didn't know Jasmine from nowhere, but that is in her repertoire. That came quickly. She was judgmental, did not want to see anything from her point of view, and she was damn right rude. Seriously, this is why I think it's just such, like, Charlene is such a hypocrite, because she said it to Charlene and she said it to Martha, right? Do you know what I mean? Who else was there? Was it just them two? Yeah, I think, like, she said it to them, so, like, they knew, you know, and they know that this was in her. Well, it doesn't matter, like, anyway, Dreadful Ruby, I hear what you're saying, but it doesn't matter. Like, you can watch someone, but is that what you're coming out with? Like, that's wild. And then Charlene getting mad over Priya saying that girl. Insane. Insanity. That's insanity to me. Absolute insanity to me. I swear to God, we're going to see another injustice and it's going to piss me off. It's going to piss me off. It really is. Oh, by Bluey says, my algorithm hates Priya. This is the only stream I've had Priya sympathy. Seriously. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. It's bad. Dreadful Ruby says, Charlene, I can't. More and more, I'm just like, nah. And I saw Mara do a TikTok with her. And she's basically saying, like, don't go after my friends. And I was just like, Mara, really? I don't think you want to align yourself with this girl so strongly right now. I really don't. Yeah, I really don't. Candy said, the catalog always speak highly of Angie. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Guys, please, yeah, come with the likes. Set up the likes. Just press the button. Hey, Marsha, what are you saying? Yeah. I'm never going to forget that one. Were Mara and Yulia friends? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I think because they're Casa girls, maybe on the surface, but I don't know if they were deep. I really don't know. No, he didn't do. No, he didn't. He didn't do. Miss Key said, Shade, what did Simba do to you? I know there's a story. No. He didn't do anything to me. He didn't. He absolutely didn't do anything to me. He didn't. I'm just saying, like, if I was young, Simba, I would 100% went for Simba, and during my bird phase as well, I would have been like Angie and forgave him. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I must fight. That's fine. Oh, what was the question? Oh, about them being friends. I don't know. I actually don't know. Right. Right. Marsha said, I'm so glad that Jasmine told Priya about her sister and how Aiden was acting, because otherwise it would seem Priya as being mugged off yet again in 2 ceremonies, movie night plus the Grafties. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it was good that she did tell her. Whether her intentions were completely pure, I don't know. But, like, yeah, I do think it was good. TikTok hates on Yulia, but Facebook loves her. I was going to ask you guys, has anyone seen Crispy? Because I miss her. If you see her, tell her I said hi. I haven't seen her. Maybe she's not watching anymore. Okay, cool. All right. I think we're going to wrap up. Mara will well distance herself from Charlene. She needs to. Moira and Nevaeh. Oh, Moira and Nevaeh love Yulia. Okay, cool. We miss you, Crispy. We're nearly at the end of the show. Yes, I've worked out. Yes, I know. Thank you. I feel like 2 seasons, 32. I know, innit? I know. I don't. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't even know how I've done this myself. I really don't know, because the work is piling up and I need to get through to it. Guys, those that do watch my podcast, I have had some changes, so I don't actually have a episode this week ready to go, but I will be back on it next week. So just so you know that, let me just put in the link to the sign up again. So we are going to be meeting in real life in September. If you want to join us, then please, there's the form. Put in your details and I'll be emailing you with the details of that as well. I will probably add you guys on Insta as well if I'm not already, if I haven't added you as well, so we can have like a little bit of a thing and stuff. But yeah, it should be fun. I really want to do karaoke, even if you can't sing. I mean, that's the whole point, but you know, you can just watch us do it. We can have a drink or whatever kind of thing. It can be a vibe. But yeah, guys, I have to go. Like the video, subscribe with like-minded people. Not some people don't have relationships that that don't last as long as you've been fighting for my life in this chat. This is hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Oh, Miss Cute, that's so nice. Miss Cute said, I love your lives. It's such a safe space to discuss the show from different perspectives. Yes, I like to think so. So thank you. I love that. That's how you're experiencing it as well. That's amazing. Oh, trust in her nose. I'll answer this one real quickly. What are your thoughts on Namibia, aka Mibs, fitting into this current cast? I wish she was an OG. I think she's brilliant. I think she needs to be given another opportunity. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think she's great. But I think she just got dealt a tricky hand. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's such a say. Oh, guys, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, because that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. So yeah, I'm so glad that you find this safe. And yeah, we should be allowed to talk about opinions without, you know, shitting on each other. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Okay, guys, have a great day. I shall see you tomorrow. And members, I will see you in the Discord. Okay, guys, see you later. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.